welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Heather. I'm a queer author of dark fantasy and supernatural horror, and today I'm taking you on a bit of a different side of my journey through books. I believe that authors and writers need to read a lot. So I saw this amazing month-long readathon pop up. It's called the Greekgodathon. It is being hosted by our bookish buddy, who is Esme. She, along with 13 of her friends and booktubers, have come together and they're all acting as a team leader of a god or goddess. So the idea is that we're going to defend the world from the Titans. And then it's also a team-based one, so the 7 of the gods and goddesses are on Team Chaos, and 7 of the members of the Pantheon are also on Team Control. So given one of my books is a Hades and Persephone retelling, I am going to pledge my allegiance to Hades. Each god or goddess has a special ability and a prompt. Hades has the ability of Cerberus, which is his lovely 3-headed dog, which allows me to use one book for 3 prompts, which is contrary to one of the rules of the readathon, where you can double up a book on 2 prompts, but that's the maximum. There is also points involved. So if I read the book that Hades is the prompt that Hades belongs to, I will get 10 points. I will get 5 points for every prompt I read that is a Team Chaos god or goddess, and then 3 points for each book that is on the opposite team, which is Team Control. So I will run through. I have managed, with using the special ability of Cerberus, to complete the 7 prompts from Team Chaos, these 3 books. So I will go through each book I've picked up and which prompts they fit. So far there is also my Buzzwordathon that I will need to do, my book club, and a self-published book. So these are the 3 books I'm aiming to get to in other forms as well, because I do believe I have an audiobook copy of one of these. I will also be getting to Buzzwordathon, but that will be a bit later on. Hades' book prompt is Dead as a Doornail, so read a book about the undead, and I'm going to read The Deathless Girls, which is by Kiran Millwood Hargreaves, and this is a retelling of Dracula's wives. So the idea is that they are, undead vampire wives, and that ticks off that. It also ticks off Zeus's prompt, Lightning's Quick cover back. So this is a beautifully embossed cover. It has beautiful end pages, and then the naked hardback front cover is just stunning. I have to say, I believe this is one of probably the most beautiful books I own, just on aesthetics. And then the final god or goddess that I'm taking their prompt and using it here, thanks to my god Hades' special ability, is Artemis, which is the hunt. And her prompt is to read a highly anticipated book. This book appears on one of my 2022 goal videos, which is 6 new authors to me this year. So I will link that up in the cards for you if you'd also like to see who else is on my list. I then move on to Poseidon, which is a book with water elements, and Aphrodite, which is true love, so read a romance. So I'm going to do Shay Earnshaw's The Wicked Deep, and this is a witch paranormal book where 2 centuries ago, in a town called Sparrow, witches were drowned, and every year they return and steal the bodies of some young girls and drag boys to their death. So it has a very beautiful watery cover, and it is surrounding on drowning boys. And I did double check, and this has romantic undertones, because a young boy moves into town, and Penny, who is someone who has been taken over by one of the sisters, needs to fight to keep Bo alive. So that will take up those 2. And then I have Hephaestus, and he is the blacksmith of the gods, and his prompt is Forging Ahead, so read a sequel. And then the final god that makes up Team Chaos is Ares, who has a war on words, so read a book with war in it. And I am going to get around to finally finishing a Norse mythology retelling. So I'm going to get around to finally finishing the the Magnus and the Gods of Asgard trilogy with Ship of the Dead. So this follows a young boy called Magnus Chase who gets killed in the first book, and turns out he is the son of Frey, and then he goes to Valhalla, and so this is basically Ragnarok is impending and he has to stop it from occurring. So they are the 3 books I'm going to try and read to complete my tasks, my Teen Chaos prompts. I then have Buzzwordathon, which is Books and Lala's year-long reading challenge, readathon situation, and the title is a location in the title, which is this. So I'm going to hopefully get around to Lake's Edge, which is by Lyndall Clipstone, which is a gothic young adult, and it follows Violetta Graceling as she arrives at the haunted Lake's Edge estate. So Lake's Edge is a name of an estate within the book, and they are officially the 4 books I will be trying to read. I still do have some review copies of self-published books that I need to finish reading, so I'll be doing those. I also will have my book club book, so come back and hit that notification bell and subscribe, because I will be vlogging through the month of March as I march through my beta reads for my writing as well as doing my reading. So I would love to have you come along on my vlogs. If you have liked it, also give me a thumbs up. And if you're not feeling overly chatty, please leave a godlike emoji in the comments. And until next time, I post videos once a week on Wednesdays. So let's use our voices to promote positive change in the world. Thank you and goodbye!